What's up guys, today we're gonna be doing a reacting video on nasty worms. So this video is gonna be me reacting to stupid nasty worms, which is disgusting. It's actually called bloodworms. So let's get right into this. If I say, actually it's also a challenge. If I say ew, then everyone gets to put a boo and don't subscribe for this video. Everyone should say a suck if I say ew or disgusting or anything that really disgusting. Okay? So let's get right into this video.
Song brought him up from the mud. Woo! A little muddy, but it finally paid off. I have slung probably 150 globs of mud, and I finally, whoa, don't drop me, finally found my first keepable bloodworm. All right, let me put it into the bucket. Ready? We got it. All right. We got bloodworms. We have a sandworm. At this point, I say we head back to a controlled situation.
Disgustingest thing I've ever seen in my life before. Too disgusting. Too disgusting. Wait. I just said disgusting. Oh, no.
And get these worms up close for the cameras. Woo! This was awesome. Oh man, I'm stuck in the mud. Nice. Alright guys, so we're back at base camp, and what I have here are two buckets. One that is filled with worms, and another that just has some salt water. What I'm going to have to do is dig through all this gloppy mud that's filled with bloodworms, rinse them off, and then place them into this clear container so that we can actually see them. You see, look in there? Oh, there's there's one of our big worms there. Okay.
Is this salt water right here?
Yes, this is salt water. This is a marine species of worm, which means that they live in salt water. If I were to actually put these worms in fresh water, it would kill them. So we do need to be rather gentle with them. Oh, there's a big one right there. Oh, that's one of the big, look at this. That's one of the big ones right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that could give you a good bite. All right, get in there, buddy. Okay, I'm going to move this bucket off here. Get rid of the water bucket. And now we're going to get up close with these worms. Now, we do have a pretty decent size ragworm here. Anthony also called these sandworms. You see that?
I think it's crazy looking.
Right? Look at the iridescence to its skin. And you can see, if you zoom in there, all these little legs on the side, those are called parapodia. And that actually helps these marine worms not only swim, but also burrow. And this also will get extremely long. But that's about its most shrunken up state right there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one back into the mud bucket. Crazy.
Ooh, what do we have next?
Man, the moment we've been waiting for, the bloodworm, which is exactly what we are going out after today. I wasn't even aware that we would find other marine worm species, and we got a whole container full of them. Now, I'm going to just dump the whole thing into my hand.
Okay.
Ready? Just so we can see what that looks like.
What?
Oh. They really look a lot like earthworms.
Do they smell or anything?
They smell like mud. They absolutely smell like mud. And like most worms, they'll just kind of stay completely limp in your hand like that. And oh, I can feel them moving.
They don't seem to move as fast as an earthworm.
No. Alright, I'm going to just kind of single out the biggest ones. And you may be wondering to yourselves, oh, that one's put out its mouth. Oh, that is a rather big one. Okay. there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really good sized bloodworms, but I think the biggest are these two right here in the middle. So we're gonna pare this down. I'm trying to let them get comfortable and expand out. I also want to see if the
I mean, guys, why not worm? Okay, if you guys like worm, write down below in the comments and say I like worms. But if you don't, just put I don't like worms. For me, I'm gonna say no. No is no. I do not like worms. Oh.
there's one that's going to perform for us with what we're all waiting to see, which is that weird alien-looking head that they shoot out of the front of their face.
I think that one you just
This
touched,
one right
that
there?
seems to be the most lively.
Yeah, that one also seems to be the largest in diameter. Alright, we're going to put these back. Now, one thing that I must note up front, I'm not going to intentionally try to be bitten by this worm, but this is one of the only venomous worm species in the world. There, right there, you see that? You see the head come out? They have a proboscis that they shoot out of the front of their head, which has 4 fangs. Those fangs are made of copper, and they're like this, right? It's like a grappling hook.
Hold up. Like metal?
Like metal, like the element copper. And
So
those
it has metal teeth.
it has metal teeth.
Like a Bond villain.
Like a Bond villain. You got it. Yes, this is like one of the most bizarre creatures. I didn't even know these things existed until we got here to Maine and somebody said, you want to go looking for bloodworms? And sure enough, this is that creature. Now this worm is a predator, and when they're out hunting, they'll kind of slink through the mud and they're searching for crustaceans or small invertebrates, and they shoot this grappling hook type head out of their proboscis. 4 fangs dig in, and then with those fangs they inject venom. That venom paralyzes and sometimes even stops the heart of its victim, and then they sit there and slurp up the innards like a slushy. Now, okay, this is really cool. You see how it's completely slinked out like this? Notice that coloration. You see how purple it is?
Yeah.
It's all peach colored here and purple here. That's why they're called bloodworms, because their insides are actually dark red, and the skin is semi-translucent, and you can see that coloration right through there. Wow, that's cool.
You can see like little bubbles running through the body.
Yeah, isn't that wild? Look down the side of its body there. You see how it looks like those spikes coming off?
Looks like hairs.
Yep, those are hairopodia. They're like little feet that help this creature to burrow and also to keep its balance if it's in deep water. Alright, we gotta get that proboscis to come out. Let me see here. I'm gonna kind of just lay the worm out in my hand here like this.
That's it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe, guys, to my channel. Subscribe, like, write down in the comments what I just said. Write it down below. I don't like this. So, bye.